Welcome back, guys, to Steven's DIY Auto Repair.
All right, guys, and we are back. And we're in this 2001 Lexus RX300 front-wheel drive. And we got 249,568 miles on the clock. So, guys, we got a check engine light. Customer complains check engine light. Other than that, they're not really experiencing any other issues. We did pull some codes. We got them right here. Hopefully it'll come into focus. Maybe not. We got a P0174 System 2 Lean Bank 2. And I believe the other code is another pending P017. Okay, guys, and we're back. So we got the Fix Assist, OEM data up. This is so we got, like I said, the P0174. This is a Lexus stored code, air leaks in intake manifold, exhaust pipes, or exhaust manifold. That's what we were expecting when we seen this code. P0174 System 2 Lean Air Fuel Lean Bank 2. And there you have it. So, guys, we're expecting a air intake leak. That's our main source. That's our main. That's what we're thinking of. Number one. Number two could be trouble with our injectors. There's a lot of stuff it could be, but those are the two main things that I'm thinking. So we're going to go ahead and test those and see what happens. So we'll bring you guys right back. This is a neat little tool. It's kind of like what you see at the doctor's office. It blows up to create a seal in our intake tube. You just pump it up, and then when you want to release the air, you just turn the knob, it releases the air. We have our leak detector hooked up to it. Absolutely love this heat detector, or smoke detector. This is our third or fourth time using it since we purchased it, and absolutely love it. Instant smoke. The smoke is really bright. You could see it. It's not like my other one I had, and it's got a built-in motor, so we don't need any shop air or anything, which is good because we don't have it. So, like I said, I believe we got a leak coming from the intake system here. We've been getting those lean codes, so we're gonna keep on digging and see what we could see. So we got our smoke leak detector here by Solari. Love this smoke detector. We're looking for possibly a leak in our air intake system. And so far what we found, when we first hooked the smoke up, we saw smoke coming out of here where our throttle body cable is. Hopefully you could hear that hissing. So we still have a little bit of smoke coming up, and there's a hissing sound that comes out. Sometimes if we push our throttle cable here just a little bit, it shuts off the hissing. So I believe we have a leak coming from this area here, which is causing our diagnostic trouble codes. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but you could see the smoke coming out, but also you could see the liquid bubbling in there. It stopped now, but you could see the liquid from the smoke in there bubbling. So that's where we have our leak. That's where our leak is coming from. There's your problem right there. So like I said, with our little tool here, let the air out, and that's it. Yes, I know, guys, I know. If you know what I know that you know, put it in the comment section below. All right, guys, so we have our used assembly, our used part here. It's the whole assembly. Given the age of this vehicle, I really encourage my customer to go with a junkyard part, and that's what we got here. We got a used junkyard part, because this entire throttle body assembly here, brand new, is about $400 or $500, and I just don't see spending that kind of money on this old vehicle. So we got us a junkyard used part. It's the complete assembly. We did buy a brand new gasket for the rear here. It's a Felpro, and I'll show you guys that here in a little bit. But basically, we're just going to take off our airbox assembly here, and then start disconnecting our hoses and disconnecting all the little stuff we need to disconnect from it. And I'll show you, I probably won't show you the whole thing, but I'll show you some tips and tricks along the way. It's literally just pulling hoses and stuff off, so it's nothing crazy. We do have 3 bolts. There's 2 on the top. Hopefully you can see them there, and then there's 1 on the bottom. If you can see it right there on the bottom. And then that pretty much holds it into your intake manifold. So we're gonna go ahead and start removing this stuff. We're a little pinched for time. It was about a week before we got the part, and finally able to get to the job. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay guys, so we got our air box pretty much out. We're gonna leave it like this. I think we got enough room here, or if you wanted, you could take these 3 fasteners out and remove the bottom piece. We got our intake, most of our intake hoses off. We got some of our little rubber hoses like this off. It's just pulling stuff off, the connector back here, your extra little hoses. But what I wanted to show you guys was when you want to take this out instead of messing with the nuts, because everything's set. Basically you can pull this back and see if I can do it with one hand. It's a little hard, but basically pull this up and it comes right out. So that'll be a trick to get this off, and you're going to do the same thing with the bottom one here. That way you're not taking this out. I mean, you can, because the old one we have comes with this bracket already, but I think we're going to just remove this bracket here, remove the other one on the new one we're going to put in, and just bolt this one up to the other one. That way we're not messing with the cables, and they'll be good to go. So however you want to do it. So we're going to go ahead and continue taking this out, and if we find anything else, we'll let you guys know. Okay guys, so for this one here, you are going to have to use a ratcheting wrench in order to get in there, because this is going to be in the way, the cable is going to be in the way, or you can just kind of separate these 2 nuts and bring it out. whichever one you prefer. Okay guys, so we got our intake, our throttle body removed, and like I said, it's going to be 3 nuts on these studs. They're going to be 12 millimeter. There's our old gasket. Actually looks pretty good. The new gasket we got is actually like a rubber gasket. Not sure if it's gonna fit or if it's gonna work. We're gonna compare the 2 throttle bodies and then we'll bring you guys right back. Okay guys, so we got our units here, comparing them, and they are exactly the same. We have our old one that we just pulled off on our left, and we have our junkyard part here on the right. Everything matches up, so we're good to go. We are going to take these 2 brackets off on the side because we removed them from here, and then we're going to put the old brackets back on here. So we got this, and then we have our Felpro gasket here, as you can see there. So it's exactly the same, it just has a little bit of rubber coating on this. So we're going to swap it out, put it all back together, and we should be good to go, guys. So we'll bring you guys right back. All right guys, so we didn't show you, but we got it all put back in. Everything's torqued to spec. We made sure all of our hoses and everything was hooked back up and good to go. Connectors, everything good to go. One thing to note, it's probably wise if you're gonna take your throttle body off to go ahead and hit those back spark plugs while you already have it off, because it gives you a lot more room. I did suggest it to the customer and the customer declined, which is fine, because normally you have to take all the intake off, intake manifold, everything per manufacturer specifications. However, I've never actually had to remove spark plugs on this type of vehicle or this specific one, but I have seen some videos where they were able to get in there without taking any of it off. I might try to link it below. But anyway, I would highly suggest while you have it off, remove the spark plugs in the rear and swap those out. Also, you are supposed to drain the coolant. I didn't mention that. You are supposed to drain the coolant because you do have coolant running to your throttle body. We didn't do that. We just kind of clamped off the hoses as needed. We did lose some coolant, but we just topped off the coolant and we're good to go. So after that, cleared all the codes and took it out for a long test drive, and we haven't run the full drive cycle, but so far no trouble codes, so we are good to go. Another thing you could do is just smoke test it like we initially did and see if anything's leaking, but that's another way to confirm the repair. However, again, I suggest getting a used throttle body, because the brand new ones are $400, $500, $600, and for a 2001 with over 250,000 miles, I don't suggest it. Junkyard one, good to go. We actually got this one off eBay. I think they had a 30-day warranty or 30-day return, something like that. So anyway, guys, there you have it. All right, guys, and there you have it. That is how you fix or basically replace your throttle body. As you've seen, we smoke test the intake system because we knew we had a leak somewhere. First, we did a visual inspection. Nothing stood out to us, so then we went and we did a smoke test of the intake system. We saw our throttle body where our linkage, our cable connects into the throttle body to open up the throttle. We seen that to be leaking. I'm not sure if you can replace that part. I don't believe you can. But at the end, we literally spent $50 for a junkyard / used throttle body that was in really good condition. My suggestion, just go that route, pop that off. It's easier just to pop that off, put a junkyard one in, and then you're rolling down the road again. So anyway, guys, like I said before, I suggest while you have it open, might as well go down back there and hit those spark plugs. We were going to do it. Customer didn't want to at the time. They needed their vehicle. So sometimes you win them, sometimes you don't. But anyway, guys, there you have it. That is how you replace your throttle body. So guys, if you guys like this video, make sure to go down there and hit that like button. Leave me a comment. Subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. And as always, guys, if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you guys would like to be notified when I put out another video, make sure to hit that bell notification. And as always, guys, please subscribe to my channel for more informational videos and DIY projects. And until next time, guys, have a good one.